Good morning, welcome to Tai Chi. This is lesson number 1. We'll start with a salute. If you could follow me. Hands at your sides of your pants. Here we go. Coming up, we're going to eventually fist our right hand. Just follow as best you can. Fist it now. Come to the middle. Take a slight nod. Open. Open your fist. Come back down slowly. So good morning. Welcome to Tai Chi. What we just did is a salute. Okay? The salute is to indicate that we are respectful, not only to the teacher, but to everyone in here. And that's how we will begin and end our class. This is an intro class. It's mainly for students who have had no Tai Chi. However, there are those who have had some Tai Chi from me, and they're in this class mainly because of the hour. It's more convenient to them, okay? But Tai Chi is a journey, a self-motivated, self-generated, self-evaluated journey that we all take, and no one really cares about anybody else. You're concerned about yourself and how you develop and how you grow through Tai Chi. Okay? So this is a safe environment, and we learn together. And if there's any question or doubt or concerns, I'm always open to any kinds of questions. Okay? We're going to start out with a warm-up exercise. I just want to remind those who have had the warm-up size before that this is a definite martial arts background-based exercise. So we should take the exercise seriously. It's not just any old exercise to warm our bodies up. Okay? I might want to add an important factor. I do have a rotator cuff, not tear, but inflammation. So there are times when I'm not going to be able to put my hand to my waist in this way, but I put it here. But for your purposes, right here is the best way. Okay? All right. Here we go. Let's warm up. Hands at your waist. Turn your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your shoulders, lift them up, and then curl them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expand your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Waist exercise. Interlock your fingers. Push them up. Look at the heel of your opposite shoe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be careful, kick your foot. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to choose one side. Doesn't matter if it's right or left because we're going to do both. You're going to put the weight all on the foot that's going to be stable. And then you're going to concentrate and you're going to kick out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift your weight to the other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to keep our hands at our waist and we're going to kick our butt. Okay, these exercises are probably first time for all of you, so you're going to need to take some precautions and you need to go slowly. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next one's called Heisman. We're going to open up our stance, parallel feet. We're going to take one hand and cross it and hold it, putting the weight on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Short one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's part of our warm-up exercises that are definitely movements in Tai Chi. Okay, so here we go. We're in a good Tai Chi posture. What's a good Tai Chi posture? Our shoulders are relaxed. Our middle finger is to the sides of our seams of our pants. Our chin is tucked down. Our knees are relaxed, okay? Not flexed like this because there's no energy created, but just relaxed because there is going to be movement, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to shift our weight to our left foot, and we're going to bring up our right foot, and we're going to kick out. We're going to put our left hand on the outside of a cross. We're going to come up, and we're going to kick out. And you notice that we're not looking for something that's high in kick, but just in a safe way. So I'm going to turn around after we experience another one kick and teach you some safety measures. In all of Tai Chi, when we do kicks or when we balance, there are there are tricks that we're going to learn, and you're going to learn it so that your body knows what to do, and you'll know what to do to implement something that feels uncomfortable or that you want to remain to keep your balance solid. So in this movement, which is kicking out, I use my whole body. How do I use my whole body? When I want to kick out with my right foot, I use my right hand to guide that kick. Okay, watch first, okay? So you're intaking, you're looking, and then you're gonna apply. All right, so now you're watching. I'm shifting, I want to kick out with my right, but I'm gonna have to shift my weight to the opposite foot to allow no weight to be on my right foot that wants to kick out. Okay, that's one thing. So I'm here 50-50, 50% here, 50% here. I want to shift my weight all to my left. I want to alleviate the weight up my right. At the same time, I want to put my right hand on the outside of my cross so that it can come out in line. You see what's happening? All right, so going over it again. I want to kick out with my right foot. I put all my weight on my left. I make sure that my right hand is on the outside of my cross. And when I kick out in line. So what does it mean to kick out in line? This is not what it means to kick out in line. The right hand did not follow the right foot. So always in line is this way, okay? And you notice also, I kick out, I bring in, and then I come down, okay? You wanna try that? You don't have to kick high. What we're doing is we're not looking for something really, really pretty, but we are trying to look for something that you're using all these implements and strategies to make your body safe, okay? All right, here we go. You're in a good Tai Chi posture. You want to kick out with your right. Therefore, when you bring your hands together, the right hand comes to the outside of your cross. As you lift up, then you kick out. Opposite way, you want to kick out with your left. Your left hand is on the outside, and then you kick out. Right hand on the outside, right foot coming out, kicking out. Left hand on the outside, left foot coming up, kick out. One more set. Right foot, right hand, up and out. Left hand, left foot, up and out. Okay? So I got ahead of myself. We can do also a golden cockerel. When we do a golden cockerel, this is essentially how the golden cockerel looks. Okay, I am alternating my feet and my stance. But here again, what am I doing with my body to keep myself in good balance? I'm using my hand to center my movement. I'm using my other hand to counterbalance the foot that goes up. Do you see that? And you don't realize, but I'm also concentrating. I'm concentrating on my center of gravity. My center of gravity is 2 or 3 inches below my navel, called the danten. And every time I'm moving, that's my center, and I'm also aware of it, okay? So in Tai Chi, we're gonna practice this, okay? Because we're in here because we know that we need better balance. And better balance comes over a period of time through training and as a discipline. You can gain knowledge in a few minutes, but your body needs to take that time to understand it, make that muscle adjustment, and get stronger, okay? And we also have to learn to focus. So when we do the golden cockerel, we're in a good Tai Chi posture, so that 50% of our weight is on one side and 50 on the other. When we know that we have to lift up our right foot, we're going to put all the weight now on our left foot. And the right hand comes up into the middle as we come up. But the left hand cannot just stay drooping this way because it's not giving me a counterbalance. It's giving me the counterbalance by putting stability there as I lift up on the opposite side. So let's try it really slowly. Okay, you're in a good Tai Chi posture. We want to move our right foot and do a golden cockerel standing on its left foot. Therefore, we're going to have to put all our weight on our left foot. Start to put the left hand down as a counterbalance, okay? Start to then drain the weight off of our right, center that right hand to the middle, and bring it up. Down. The opposite occurs. Right hand counterbalances, left hand comes up. Down. Right hand comes up as the right foot comes up. Down. Left hand comes up as the left foot comes up. Okay? One more set. Coming up. Down. Coming up. All right. How's that? How many say it's doable? Yeah, it is doable. But as we learn something new and we keep on repeating it, it's only going to get easier, okay? And we spent no more than 5 minutes on making our body do what you see or hear. All right. So we know now that Tai Chi is safe. Everybody wants to learn it because there's something in it that can help us for the rest of our lives, mainly something physical. But we cannot forget that in doing Tai Chi, it also gives us a lot of mental benefits. Because we're concentrating so hard on our movements and focusing on something on the here and now, that we forget about all the extraneous pressures or worries of the world. And so then you become relaxed. Okay? Now, getting back to one more element. If I'm in my Tai Chi posture, I can never lock my knees. That means I can't have them stiff out like this because there is going to be motion. So I'm going to have to relax my knees. I can feel it, and I can probably see that you're relaxed too. When I do a golden cockerel, and I know that I may not have all that balance, I tuck my butt under at the last moment. If you can watch, and it gives me more stability. Watch again. Okay, so what's happening? You see that I'm going very slowly. You see that everything is in motion. You see that I'm taking the necessary precautions. I'm using the left one hand to counterbalance, and this counterbalance hand, can you do it with me, stays cocked in this position. Can you do that with me? Stays cocked. It stays cocked. Other hand, it stays cocked. So what do I mean? This is not cocked. It's not giving me any balance. This is not cocked, okay? This is cocked, but in the wrong position. It needs to stay against the side of your body. Okay, can we try that? Take one hand, center it, come down, place it to the sides of your hip. Take the other hand, center it, come down to the side of your body. Okay, good. All right. Now let's try what we just learned, and then also see if you can implement the tucking the butt under. Okay. You're going to kick out. We're going to do a golden cockerel standing on its left. We're going to come up, center, cock, and tuck. Down, shift your weight, center, up, tuck. Down, shift your weight, center, up, tuck. Down, shift weight, up, and tuck. Down, center, up, tuck, down. Okay, we'll move on. So this is something you can practice at home, and we will now go on to our actual Tai Chi So the last two movements I taught you were definite movements in our 10 form. This is golden cockle on both sides. This is the kick out. Even when I do a kick out, what am I doing with my body? I'm going down, picking up my energy, bringing it up, using the cross of my hand to then kick out in line. Using cross of my hand, left foot in line, down. Okay, you want to try that? Let's try 4 times. All right, good Tai Chi posture. Our right hand, first we come down. As we come up, we cross. Right hand on the outside of our cross with our right foot coming out, kicking out. Left hand on the outside, coming up, kick out. Right hand, right foot up, kick out. Down. Left hand, left foot, and out. Okay.
Tai Chi has, I would say, symmetrical movements in the sense that you're moving one hand, you move the other. You move one foot, you somehow, the two sides of the body work. I think one of the elements to help you with, say, if you're going to do a golden cockerel, one hand is coming up this way, the other hand is coming this way. And then when you come back, you're doing this. Just as if you were, this is a martial art. You do this hand comes back, this hand comes out, okay? In this particular movement, kick out, it's up here. This hand is coming out, this hand is coming out, 2 hands. And this helps you have some overall symmetry and centering of your body. Here, if you're doing this, you're likely to be influencing yourself to go in this direction. However, if you're doing both up, energy is going out this way, but where are you going from your stability? You are right here. Same thing with this. You're up. It's coming here, coming here. Your stability is here, going straight up. But the arms are marching. You're almost like soldiers marching. They march to provide some, you never see somebody walking around with only one hand marching. They're doing this, and it gives them a sense of rhythm. It gives them a sense of balance. Another thing is, we center with our hands, but we center with other things. The minute you shift your weight, you're already shifted, but your center of balance is no longer here. Your center of balance tries to be here, but your leg catches up. Just as this hand is catching up, this is the most obvious, you see that. Shift weight, center, but you bring this leg in. It's not from here that you're kicking out. It's from, you're coming here, center, arms and legs. Shift weight, center, arms.
So the 10 form, I'll give you a choice, okay? This is what you're going to learn. It's not that hard, and we're going to make a point to teach all of you. If you would like to follow me and do, that's great. If you rather just watch, that's okay too, okay? And I'll try to call out the different titles of the movement. This is called Yang 10 form, commencing form. This is called repulsing of the monkey. This is called brush knee. This is called parting the wild horse's mane. This is called cloud hands. It's a sideways motion. And this is the movement, golden cockerel. Then our kick out. This is called warding off your opponent, yet grasping the bird's tail. What you do on one side, you do on the other side. You're holding our Tai Chi ball, you're warding off your opponent, yet you're grasping the bird's tail. So you know that Tai Chi is based on martial arts movements, but yet it's a graceful, meditative dance. This is apparent closing. We're going to close our form. We're going to first embrace the tiger. And we're going to make ourselves small. And we're going to close our form. So Yang Chen form is no more than 4 minutes, okay? But as you can see, it can be very smooth, very beautiful, very relaxing. But underneath all of that takes a lot of work. It takes proper alignment. It takes good balance. But all of that, I promise you, will come, okay? So the hardest, what I really want to get across to you is that you made the biggest move. You jumped and stepped into a class and decided to take the challenge to learn Tai Chi. Okay? That's the hurdle you did, and I'm really grateful for it, because now it gives us the opportunity to make Tai Chi very appealing and smooth for you. Okay, so that's our job. So as long as you're here, as long as you're interested, as long as you're trying, you will gain Tai Chi benefits. Okay, let's look at it really positively. All right, now we're going to really dig down. You know that there are many things that have to do with proper aligning of our body to stay safe, to make everything look smooth. So this requires some thinking, some applying, but what is it doing? It's good for our mind, okay? It's keeping it alert, okay? And we're going to try our best. And we're only looking at trying your best at this point, okay? Can you see my feet, and can you turn your left foot like I have? This is called a T stance, okay? When I do a T stance, I'm going to root down on my other foot. So this is where the energy is stored, because the foot, in this case, the left foot, is the weightless foot. It hardly has any weight because it has to advance. Okay, so what did I just say? The advancing foot usually never has any weight. If you're walking and you have both feet weighted, most likely you're going to stumble. But once you have no weight on that foot, you're able to put it down and walk. The same applies to Tai Chi. So Tai Chi is a discipline. If you think about what you're doing, you understand what the logic is, you will apply it easily to daily living, physically and mentally. No one's going to ring a bell, or there's no recording that's going to come on and say, do this, do this, do this. But it's all going to be internalized because you've been trained, okay? So, if we have a T stance, we said that the left foot is the stem of the capital letter T, and the right foot is the cap of the capital letter T. Okay, cap, stem. Cap is the right, stem is the left. The weight is on the right foot because the energy and the chi is coming from that side of your body. When you advance the foot that's almost weightless, we want to do it with me, come out but to the side. Do it with your hand. We want to make that left foot come out and to the side, but in one motion. Watch first. I want to bring this left foot out and to the side. I want to bring the left foot out and to the side. All right, try it. Here's your T-step. We want to bring it out but to the side in one motion. Here we go. Out and to the side on your heel. One more time, back, out and to the side. One more time. Out and to the side. This sounds very stiff. There needs to be some adjustment, okay? When you bring it out and to the side, make sure that that foot, the left foot, is parallel or on the line of the tile of the flooring, okay? So it can never be this way because it's not parallel. It's hurting my knee. It cannot be this way because it's very awkward. But it has to be very specific. It has to come out and to the side, either on a line or parallel to that line. Okay? Now, we can't keep that heeled foot out there forever. It needs to come down. But in coming down, my back foot needs to make an adjustment and turn with it. Okay, I'm going to say it again. When I'm on a T stance and I want to move and get out and to the side, I know that my heel has to come out and to the side in a parallel or on the line position. Because when I then shift my weight to flatten that foot, my back foot has to make the adjustment to come in about a 45-degree angle. Okay, can we try that? Here's your T stance. I want to come out and to the side on my heel. I want to flatten out that foot. I want to make that adjustment in my back by bringing a 45. Okay? And you check yourself. Did you come out and to the side, or is your foot still just only out? I need it out to the side so that if I slide it back, I will not clash that other foot. Okay? Okay, let's take it slowly and you check yourself. Here's your T stance. We want to think about what we're going to do. Our energy stored on our right foot. We want to alleviate the weight on our left because we need to move that foot. When we move it, we want the left foot to sit on its heel, but parallel to the line of the tiles of the floor. And we want to come out and to the side. Here we go. Out and to the side. Flatten it out. Make the adjustment to 45. And look at your stance. If you were to drag your left foot back, does it clash? If it doesn't clash, perfect. If it does clash, then what do you need to do to adjust? You need to bring it out slightly further. So if you're in this position and it's slightly there, you're going to have to come out a little bit more, out and to the side a little bit more, okay? All right. Any questions so far? Probably a lot of questions and probably a lot of unfamiliar movements, but I don't want to disappoint you, but I cannot teach you Tai Chi unless you do something proper. If I let you go and say, oh, your hands are beautiful, you are learning Tai Chi, that's not my kind of teaching. You need to know the basics. And why do you need to know the basics is that if I allow you to do something wrong, like I'm going to do now, where I come out but not to the side and I'm here, and I make the adjustment, and I kept on doing this or allowed you to do it, you would come back to me and said, I'm quitting. My knees hurt me. Your knees will hurt you in this case. Okay? There is not enough room to allow your knees to make that rotation. When you're tight in like this, you have no place to move and you're putting stress on your joints. Okay? All right, let's try it on the other side. Let's try maybe about 6 of them, okay? Because I want you to practice this at home. All right, you're in a good Tai Chi posture. You're relaxed with your shoulders. They're drooping. Your hands are to the sides of your pants. Your knees are flexed, actually relaxed, not flexed. Your chin is slightly down, not tucked down this way because you want your glance way out into infinity, way out there, okay? It never stops. And for some reason, to keep your mouth nice and moist, you have your tongue on your palate, all right? You're going to shift your weight to the right. So you want to alleviate weight on your left, and you want to turn it to the letter T, all right? For our purposes right now, let's put our hands at our waist. We want to move our left foot out and to the side on our heel. Out and to the side on our heel. Make that adjustment as we flatten out that front foot to a 45 degree. Very good. Here goes, we're going on. We're gonna sit back. When we sit back, we elevate that front foot, we put it on its heel because all our weight, our energy is stored on the back. Then we're gonna twist that left foot, only the left foot because it has no weight, and bring it back as if we were beginning again. But this time now, our right foot takes the stem of the capital letter T, and our left foot now has all the weight. So what is our right foot going to do? It's the only foot that is weightless or near weightless. It's the foot that needs to be or can move. We want to go out and to the side and put it on its heel in one motion. Out and to the side on the heel, flatten it out, make that adjustment on the back foot, stretch it out. Very good. Now you're going to sit back. Then you're going to twist that right foot, and you're going to come back towards the wall, and you're going to put your other foot or your left foot as a T. You're going to repeat out and to the side, flatten out, make that adjustment. When you make that adjustment in the back foot, make sure that there's no buckle in your knee. I have a buckle in my knee. I need to bring it up and make it like a slide, straight but slanted. Then I'm going to come back and sit back. Then I'm going to twist that foot, put that weight all on the left foot, right foot, the stem. Advancing the right foot out and to the side on its heel, flatten it down, straighten out the back foot, sit back, twist, shift your weight to the right, T, out and to the side, flatten out, make the adjustment, straighten out that back knee. When we constantly shift our weight and think about all our movements, this gives us more flexibility in our joints, gives us endurance, builds our muscles, sit back. And this is what makes Tai Chi very ideal, as we need better balance, we need confidence and strength in our limbs, okay? All right, can I see it by a show of hands, how many think they can do it and practice it at home? Yeah, I should see all hands go up, okay? Let's learn how to hold our Tai Chi ball. Everybody wants to do something with their hands. Everybody is kind of infatuated with Tai Chi because the hands look so beautiful. But actually the hands and the feet go together. The whole body works together as a unit. Okay? And we don't favor either one, but a unit. Okay? So let's learn to hold a Tai Chi ball. When we hold the Tai Chi ball, the right hand or the left hand may be on the bottom, the right or left hand may be on the top. And we know that we can never hold a ball in this way. I guess you could, but being rounded, we take a rounded or curved finger position, okay? But there are certain parameters. The bottom hand stays 2 inches below your navel. The top hand stays about chest level. It's not out forward, but you're holding it gently towards your body, but not touching your clothes, okay? So you shift your ball, you turn your ball, and you make the other hand hold the ball. You turn your ball, and you turn your hands, so the other hand is on the top, the other on the bottom. This is the rotating our Tai Chi ball. If we were to stay here and do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, this is like Qigong. If you feel something now as if the palms are radiating energy, this is good, because we are activating our internal energy or our Qi. We're concentrating, we're relaxing, and it is a way of meditating. Okay? In Tai Chi, we often hold the Tai Chi ball, but you know that this is too repetitive a movement. We need to move on, okay? But the parameters being, again, and check your ball. The ball is rounded, bottom hand is 2 inches below your navel, the top hand is about chest level. So this would be out of sync, this would be out of sync, okay? But in movement, sometimes that ball takes on a little smaller or a little bigger, but each time you find that comfortable position about chest, about 2 inches below, okay? All right, we're gonna do something with the ball now. We're going to part the wild horse's mane. So when we hold the ball, the bottom hand is always the advancing hand. Let's do it for size. Let's do it for experience. The bottom hand advances. And you notice that I'm not particular. I'm not saying you put your right hand on the bottom. Because why? In Tai Chi movements, you take care of both sides. But in the form itself, whether it's the right hand on the bottom or the left hand on the bottom, it takes its turn in a specific direction and instruction, okay? So we learned that the bottom hand advances. The bottom hand is the advancing hand. When I say advancing, it can go outward or it could go upward, but it is advancing, okay? All right, we're gonna part the wild horse's mane. We're on a T-stance. Let's see if we can try it. T-stance, and you remember what you have to do. You have to come out into the side and you have to do this, right? You wanna warm that up? T-stance, out into the side, step down, okay? And then stretch out this back knee. This time we're gonna add hands to it. We're gonna be on a T-stance, but we're holding our ball. The right hand this time is on the top, left hand on the bottom. When we come out into the side, as soon as our left foot starts to move, our left hand starts to move too. Okay, we're on a T-step, we're holding our ball. Everybody's in a real perfect Tai Chi world here now. When we step out and to the side, our left hand advances or our bottom hand advances as if it's parting the wild horse's mane. Sit back, twist step. This time the right hand is on the bottom holding your ball on a T-stance. You're going to come out and to the side and the bottom hand advances as if it were serving a snack to your friend. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T-stance, out and to the side. Here's your snack. Sit back, twist step, right hand on the bottom to hold your ball on a T-stance, out and to the side, part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T-stance. Okay, how many found that pretty good? Yeah, good, good. So, you know, there's so much to learn. You can't learn it in a few minutes, but you sure can make a good start in that direction. And what's going to happen next week? You're going to practice some so that you have a basis in which to build on and learn a little bit more. But basically, if you can go home and practice, watch the DVD or watch the video that I will soon have online, and go over some of the basic things and practice, you're giving yourself two things. You're refreshing your memory, which a lot of times we don't always can grasp right away or get right away. And two, you're building muscle strength and confidence in doing the watching and replaying in your mind as well as in your body, okay? So I'm going to sum up what we just learned this morning. We learned a lot. And don't be afraid, because every time we meet, we're going to go over everything. And even for all of us who've been more experienced, we can always brush up our movement and we can always refine our movements, okay? And in doing so, you're only giving yourself more health benefits by staying stronger, by making things clear in your mind, and making your movements cleaner, okay? So we learned that when we do Tai Chi, there's a definite posture. And we know that we cannot be just a rag doll like this, but we have to be an upright rag doll in a relaxed position. When we take a relaxed position, our disposition and our outward appearance is quiet, but yet it's uplifting. We have an uplifted spirit. So how do we gain that? We capture a pleasant experience or a nice image. We remember that. We take that into our facial expression and we quiet down. It's asking a lot. But to make a comparison, you don't want to think of something such as, say, something negative and bring it into the world. You want to take something pleasant, bring it into your mind, apply it to your face, and then project that, okay? So with that mental mindset, then your body is ready to support that. How is it supporting it? It's supporting it by a relaxed position, okay? Then what we then learn is that Tai Chi now takes on proper alignment because we want to stay safe. We learned, and you can do it with me, you already captured your image, now your tongue is on your palate, your shoulders are drooping, your knees are relaxed. We learned that when we shift our weight to our right, we can now move the other foot to a T position. This is the letter T. We know that our weight is on our right. There stays all our internal energy. When we move out into the side position, we give it another letter. This is the capital letter L. We drop down, we make the adjustment on the back foot so it's straight with our knees not buckled. It is a letter L as opposed to a T because when we drag it back, it looks more like the letter L than T. However, in a perfect Tai Chi world, there should be a gap between our 2 feet. Okay, so here we are here, down. We learned a motion, a thing called sit back. The further you can sit back, the better you are, but we take things gradually. We pivot on our heel. We put our weight on that foot. We bring the other foot up, and we're on a T. We take care of the other side now. The energy stored in our left. We come out and to the side on a heel, parallel or on the line, flatten it out as we shift our weight, making the adjustment on the back foot, making sure that the knee is straight out. We're going to sit back. We're going to twist. We'll shift a weight to the right foot, bring it up to a T, and we repeat. So if you can do this maybe at least 100 times before you come next week, that would be really good, really, really good. Okay, so everybody's on their own Tai Chi journey. If for any reason you can only do 10, that's fine. At least you did something. It's your journey. It's however you want to progress, however you want to find the time to learn Tai Chi. Okay? All right. We also learned how to hold our Tai Chi ball. We said that the bottom hand is 2 inches below your navel. The right hand is at your chest level. We know that we can spin our ball and hold our ball in various ways. We also learned that the bottom hand advances. What does that mean? The bottom hand can part the wild horse's mane. We can bring it in, and the bottom hand can advance to part the wild horse's mane. Remember we talked about staying safe and balancing when we do our golden cockerel? We said center, we said come up with that foot, we said the other hand has a definite counterbalance position. What happens when we part the wild horse's mane? When we part the wild horse's mane, we're centering and the other hand counterbalances. We are centering and the other hand counterbalances here. So we can never part the wild horse's mane by centering and leaving it back here. This does nothing for us but tears our body as to which way we should go. So part of Tai Chi posture, if you can imagine a silver silk thread that goes through the center of your head all the way to the sky, all the way to the heavens, and all the way down. If your body position is held by that silk silver thread, you are in the best balancing position. But once you come out of position, you're apt to fall. So all the time that we work and when we practice and when we learn our movements, that silver silk thread keeps me from going forward, backwards, or sideways. Okay? And you also notice, hey, what is she doing? Why is she going so slowly? It's because, it's going to be hard for me to kind of do this, but I'm not doing this. But I am doing this. But what's the difference? It's not only slower, it's not only smoother, but something else is definitely in play. It is the muscles of your core. And after that, it is your mind directing your movements. In the beginning, when we first learn, and for a long period of time, you may just see that it's the hands that are most important. And you don't realize that eventually, when you refine your movements, it's your core muscles, okay?
Just to reaffirm some of the concepts. Remember I talked about centering in this manner. But this is also a centering maneuver too. You know, when we talk about dantin, the center of balance, you're way out here, and you bring everything, you're way out here, you bring everything back home, it's centered. Whether you do this, moving, centered, you're ready to go. From here, the energy source can be dispersed. Sit back, bring my energy back, center. Shift while I'm still here, I'm still in this position. Here, here. Hand positions revolves around here. When you roll your ball, revolves around here. This is derived from a martial arts. And the worst place you can be when you're fighting somebody is with your hands wide open for too long. You want to be back here at home. So centering here, centering. That's the concept of the use of the ball. And you coordinate leg, body movement, center. Everything's compact, ready to go wherever you want it to go. Another thing is when you shift your weight and you're about to do a different maneuver, don't rush to go to the other maneuver. For instance, if you're here, T-step. Everything is on this leg. Don't rush to do this. Because what happens is you may commit too quickly to the wrong position, versus you're here and you're already very stable. You have all the time in the world, provided you have the strength. And right now, many of you don't have the strength to be able to go up on one leg and decide, oh, I want to go this way, or I want to go this way. Many of you are just saying, oh, I gotta get here. That's before you release your stability before you need to. And you committed yourself to a movement from which you may or may not have made that mental conversion, not too fast.
Okay, so you're here, you made the biggest hurdle, and it's our job then to make it very appealing and fun for you, okay? Because it needs to be fun, okay? And fun, by making it fun, I mean taking off that pressure. There's no pressure, there should be no pressure, okay? It should be an enjoyable experience. So we'll do our end our class with a salute. Fist the right hand, come to the middle, nod, out, open that fisted hand, slowly down to the side. Good job. Thank you.